Types of process. In this topic, we will see the different types of processes. Okay, so there are two types of processes in an SAP or in a Unix or in a Linux system. First type is a user process. That is, user is running it from his terminal. Okay, so this process is associated with a terminal. So let's say that I am running this particular process. I will have a terminal associated with it. Okay, how we can check that part? Let's say that I am running this process, say this is running in the system. Okay, and here you can see the terminal associated with this. Okay, so let's say I'll send this in the background. Okay, Control Z and then press BZ. It is gone in the background. Now if I run ps-ef, or let's say if I want to run say ps-aux command and pipe grep for something called sar command, you can see that this is the terminal number which is associated with it. So if I just say I'll stop this so you'll get better picture. FG is for foreground. Just press Ctrl Z. You can see that nothing is coming on the screen. Okay, so that means that this process that was running is stopped. Take note that it is not killed. Okay, how do we know that? Because if I just type FG, that is bring it in foreground, or if I go send it in the background, you can see that this is still running. It is still sending the output. Okay, so it is not killed. If I press Ctrl Z again, okay, so Ctrl Z is not working in this. If I press Ctrl Z, take note it is not working because this process is already in the background. How do we know? Just type jobs there. You can see that one job is running. But if I bring it in foreground by typing FG, okay, so it is in foreground. Now if I press Ctrl Z, you can see it is stopped. Okay, so this type of process has a terminal associated with it. Okay, if you see I am giving pipe grep command, reason is the listing is too big and I want to just keep it short and filter out. So this is just a filter command. Okay, what I am filtering is SAR. So it will show me from the entire process the SAR. This is your terminal which is associated with it. This is the user which is running this. So this is a user process. Okay, now next thing is let's see at the other processes. So let's say ps-aux, pipe it to more, and here you can see that there are a lot of different daemons which are running. Okay, so these are the different daemons which is running, and under terminal TTY there is a question mark here. Okay, so this means that this is a terminal ID and there is no terminal associated with this particular process. So this is called a daemon process. Okay, so the next thing that is a daemon process. So what is a daemon process? So daemon process means there is no terminal associated. Okay, so these are the two types of processes. You have a terminal, this has no terminal, and this runs the main programs within the system. Let's say if it is a web server, it could be running a daemon called HTTPD. If it is an SAP system, you could have different processes running with the user ID as SAP, and their the processes could be things like could be something like, let's say there are tons of different processes. So let's say it is start SRV. If it is an Oracle system, you could see process something like the log writer. The so you will see different types of process depend on the application, and these are all the daemons because it doesn't need a terminal to be running. So they are all the daemons. So this is a daemon process. All these are daemon process. Let's say if it is an FTP server, you will have a process called FTPD. Okay, so that is so for an FTP, the process will be FTPD process. So depending on the application, you will have the daemon process or the daemon which is running, which will keep listening for your request, and it doesn't need a terminal to run. So these are the different types of process that I wanted to cover.